Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Impulse Wrestling Episode 2. We are live here from the 201 here in Philadelphia, PA. And of course, joining you at the commentary table tonight is the one and only Sebastian Michael. Of course, we got a jam-packed show here tonight. As now coming down to the ring is the one and only, the big guy of the sky, Taj Najee, a native here in Philadelphia. As you can hear, these fans going crazy for this young man.
Yo, what's up, Philly? You know I had to come through and represent for the 215, episode 2 of Impulse Wrestling. You know I had to come through repping 76ers with the AI jersey, baby. Now check this out. First episode of Impulse Wrestling, we were in Brooklyn, New York. I said, that's cool, that's all great and all. But why stop in New York when you could come to the city of brotherly love, the 215, the city that holds near and dear to my heart, my hometown. So sit back, relax, as I open up the show and enjoy Impulse Wrestling tonight. And be sure to show your support for the great talent in the back. It is sure to be an amazing show tonight, baby.
Yes, it's definitely going to be amazing here tonight with this live audience enticing these gladiators on. As of course you have a match here later tonight between Akio Styles and Taj Najee. Definitely looking forward to that matchup, as well as Jada Storm, one of the most dangerous women in the sport today, will be in action against an opponent we don't know. And of course, opening the show here tonight, we have Connor Smoke taking on Deluxe Dave Henderson. And that's going to be one hell of an opening match. But of course, following that in the card, we have Juliet taking on Raven. Definitely some high impact women's action. As now the next match on the card is a man I'm very familiar with, and Justin Tyler, taking on a man I've never heard of in terms of Drake. Of course, a match I'm excited to see following this is Ivy Rage taking on Zahara Bianchi. Zahara, definitely a premium athlete here in Impulse. And of course, the Derriere, Gian Beaumont, going to be appearing here tonight. But of course, let's get it started with this one-on-one matchup. Connor Smoke, I believe, coming down to the ring first. Now Connor Smoke, very new to this industry, still making his way around. Of course, my last recollection of this young man came at Take the Stage, where he had a performance nonetheless, against Tone White and Liam Mercer in a tag match alongside his, if you can say, his brother in arms, Danny Black. Of course, Connor coming off of that win, but not his best performance in that matchup. Connor looking to prove that performance was a fluke, and looking to prove that he can be a top name here in Impulse. It's going to be definitely interesting how he handles his opponent in Deluxe Dave Henderson, a man that is slightly more experienced than Connor in every aspect of the word. A man who's been here for years, but has yet to gain his rightful due in this industry. Of course, Connor, focused, dead set, ready to go, as this audience, as you can tell, is just straight out behind him. And of course, coming down to the ring now is a man who calls himself simply Deluxe. And I believe he's not waiting. Captain America has turned rogue, as Connor trying to spot early on, and Dave Henderson getting the upper hand, choking him against that rope. As now just going straight on the attack, like a piranha sinking his teeth into the victim, as now the strikes raining down. I don't even think the bell has rung yet. Dave Henderson taking the initiative early on as he stomps on that arm. As you can hear the crunch on display. Now just stomping on the face. Forcing Conor to sit up here as Dave Henderson just showing off to the crowd. Dave Henderson picking him up now. Grabbing him by the head. Not giving Conor any room to breathe. As now Dave's backing up. Maybe allowing Conor to catch his breath a little bit. Enticing him. Drawing him in like a shark to come towards him. As now Dave straight on the attack. Pushing him down onto the middle rope and hitting him with that middle rope drop kick. Using the outside advantage to his ability. As now he hits that beautiful senton. Going in and now right back to the strikes. Pounding away at his victim. Just hitting him over and over again. As Dave Henderson is in control of this matchup. Grabbing him now by the arm is Dave Henderson and just smashing him down. Again, taking the initiative. Wearing Conor out before the match starts, as now switching it up. Becoming a leg man here tonight. As Dave is just dissecting his victim. Now just working on the head now. Locking him in the head scissors and just dropping the elbows. Dave Henderson like a doctor right now. Just picking apart the various limbs and ligaments and tendons in Conor Smoke. And just pounding away as now you just have that drop kick. Dave Henderson picking up the pace it seems. Knowing to beat Conor Smoke, he has to keep up the pace. He has to pick him apart. As now right back into the head scissors, right into the elbows, dropping him down. Those elbows dropping him. As now Dave Henderson, huge snap suplex. Snap suplex on display. Picking him up, but Conor Smoke finally getting some life in this matchup. Some strikes here. Conor known for his strikes. Going in, got the shin breaker. Dropping him down right on the shin. Kicking him right in the gut with a stomp. Kick to the back. Conor Smoke looking to gain some momentum back in this matchup. Trying to get his way. Trying to find his way in this industry. Just like he's trying to find his way in this matchup. But tonight, every win will lead him to his destiny. Here in Impulse is now Conor forcing Dave to the retreat. Captain America on in trouble. There's now Dave Henderson. Ew! And you know that was not pretty. Dropping him back first onto the ring apron. Conor Smoke now showing the striking ability, showing the wear and tear in this matchup, showing the ability to, what's the word for it? Adapt to his opponent. That's now Smoke just getting right in there with those gut punches, getting right in there with those gut kicks, pounding away at Dave Henderson. As now these strikes coming at him as Dave Henderson with a huge European uppercut straight from London, England. As now right back on the strikes again, dissecting and dilating his opponent. Both of these men adept strikers. Dave, of course, the more technical of the two, right back on that arm. As now just flaunting to the crowd is Dave Henderson. Arrogance can only go a long way. As now right back on that arm again. Dave Henderson dropping it down again. Dave Henderson using that arm to his advantage. Bending him to his will. Conor Smoke in trouble as that Saito suplex connects. As now Dave Henderson right back into that armbar, that modified arm lock, as he just keeps dropping it repeatedly, over and over again, right into the camel clutch. Very smart strategy by Dave, as not only you're wrenching the arms back, but you're wrenching the neck, you're wrenching the back, you're wrenching the lower back and the solar plexus of Connor Smoke. But Smoke getting out of it, tripping him up. You would think that pre-match attack would take everything out of him, as now Connor Smoke right back into the shin breaker, targeting the leg of Dave Henderson, is now stomping again on the chest. Connor Smoke right on top of him, just going at it with a strike, huge boot to the face. Interesting footwork here by Connor. You would figure he would take more initiative in the match, but he's trying to be just as slow, just as menacing as Dave Henderson into that beautiful DDT. Both of these men putting on a wrestling clinic here in this matchup, as Connor picking Dave up again after that DDT, slapping him in the face, and again just the strike on display by Connor, as now Dave Henderson off the rope, going under, going over, into the clothesline as Connor Smoke. And Smoke telling him to use his head, telling him to at least duck the maneuvers. And these kicks to the solar plexus. Now Dave Henderson getting out of it, bouncing Connor off the rope into his own clothesline. Connor getting a taste of his own medicine, as Dave Henderson just seems bored of this matchup. Dave Henderson now dropping the legs down. The leg drop into the huge Euro uppercut again. And just hopping right back onto him. The strike. Always trying to mount. Always trying to keep the elbows going. If you can get Connor to cover up in this matchup, if you can wear him down with strikes, as you can see here, you can easily get what you need out of him. As now Dave picking him up from that leg drop position, looking for a suplex, and he connects it. Dave Henderson with a suplex cover. 1, 2, and a kick out there for Deluxe Dave Henderson. What a fantastic show that we got here tonight. If you're just now tuning in, this is the first matchup of the night between these two men, as Dave Henderson and Connor Smoke exchange a clash of styles. Technical wrestling, or technical striking I should say, versus pure kickboxing and striking from Connor Smoke. As Dave Henderson just getting arrogant now. He thinks he has this match won, as now heading to the second rope as Dave Henderson looking to put away the victory. Connor Smoke though, kipping up, breaking down, kicks him in the shin into the huge double knee face buster. He calls that the faith breaker, ladies and gentlemen. 2, 3. And Connor Smoke picking up the huge win in this first matchup of the night with a face breaker. Connor Smoke further solidifying himself in this industry here tonight, looking to prove that one bad performance does not make a career. Connor Smoke surviving a before the match attack and surviving the technical arm work and strike Dave Henderson had on.
Real hot girl shit. Ayy, let's be clear. I quit fucking on my old niggas last year. This pussy ain't even in your bracket. Bitch problems on my LV addict. Walk in and I take your nigga automatic. Fuck him in the mansion, but I give it to him ratchet. How this drip make a bro coat panic. I'm trying to get your nigga out his hat like a rabbit. Ayy, hot girl shit. Shut the fuck up, little bitch, you be lying. Say that you breaking these niggas, you crying. He wanna go on a date and you buying. He got to be out his motherfucking mind. If he thinking I'm finna come off the ass and he thinking he ain't gon' come off no cash, no, I'm not saying that I prostitute, but you wanna see me, so pay for the view. I'm letting him know that I know my worth. If he ain't big enough, then he get curved. How you so comfortable talking that shit? Walking around with that little bitty dick. You got to be out your motherfucking mind. Thinking you hotter than me, ho, you tried it. Get on that mic and you know I get live. You want that smoke and you know where to find it. Hey, look, you got the...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As of course, Natalya Skye in the ring, ready for possibly one of the hardest challenges of her career. As quite possibly she fights one of the most dangerous women that we offer here in Impulse Wrestling. This match might not be for the faint of heart, ladies and gentlemen, but the show must go on. Gentlemen, Jada Storm. Jada Storm making a name for herself in this industry as not only a prolific striker, but a submission specialist. Of course, one half of the team of Entitled. As 1% of every woman that you can say every woman's got a fear, and Jada Storm is an every woman's nightmare in terms of a striker, in terms of speed, in terms of power, in terms of agility. Jada outdoes some of the best in this industry, and of course a former Exodus Women's Champion. After destroying Stevie Michelle and Zahara Bianchi back on Breaking the Glass Ceiling, I believe, episode 4. But now, this young lady, Natalya Skye, is going to have a lot to fear in this matchup, as Jada and Natalya going right into the collar elbow tie-up. Snap takedown there by Jada. Now she's going right into the headlock, wearing her down. And you can see that headlock tightened above anything else as those strikes just rained in. As now Jada going right into the headlock again. That's a technical side of Jada Storm. As the arm drag, knocking her straight down as right into the strike. That hammer fist right to the back of the neck of Natalya Skye, looking to gain a contract on this roster. Now these strikes just pounding away at her. Jada now has her up. Got her gut wrench suplex. Gut wrench suplex just end the match already. 1. And Jada far from done with this woman. Jada now just staying on top, wearing her out. Jada rushing in though. Natalya, quick roll up into the rope break. And Natalya taking time to mess with the fans. Bad decision, and now Jada, pump handle toss right across the ring like a rag doll. As now Jada might as well just have this match won, as just kicking her right in the gut. Trying to go for that quick roll-up was Natalya Skye, only to get tossed and pummeled in the split of a second Not even by a split of a hair. And now Jada just right on top, pounding away, tossing her right into the corner. There's now just these strikes, these closed fists just going right in, pounding away at the face. And you can just see the violence on display as she's just kicking the life out of her, just booting her right into the chest cavity, making it harder and harder to breathe. 2. And Natalie Sky still kicking out in this matchup. As now Jada got her right by the gut, going up, huge Hurricanrana, using her striking background and acrobatics ability just to get up. Jada now into the neck breaker, got her. This match, you can say, is as good as over. As now Jada Storm in the corner, measuring her woman, getting her up. Huge knee strike there. As now Jada leading her right in to that duck killer. Right in to that modified chicken wing right there, choking the life out of her. As now she's got no other choice but to tap out. As now Jada just continuing to hold on to the hold. This match is over. Jada, come on. Somebody's gotta stop this. And Jada finally relenting on the hold. Jesus Christ. Jada really making her mark in this matchup, finally walking away from this carnage. It's just looking back at her. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in this matchup. As now we have the next match on the card. Is the one and only Drake. This guy coming out to the ring right now. Not too familiar with him. But he seems like a very happy-go-lucky new talent. I'm willing to give him a shot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how things go in this matchup. As now Drake, I'm not very familiar with him as I said, but it's going to be interesting to see him perform in this matchup. As now Drake, looking to make his mark against a very underrated talent here in Justin Tyler. You can tell this young man might have an acrobatics background, possibly going to use his speed to his advantage in this matchup. As now Justin Tyler coming out to the ring now, making his way back into this industry after the hiatus he took not so long ago. It's going to be a very interesting matchup between these two men. Of course, Justin Tyler on his road to redemption in this industry. JT looking to prove himself as he fights this young man here tonight. Justin Tyler, definitely a very underrated talent in the ring. Of course, a mainstay of PTO Fortune Season 3. Alongside that Flash had men like JTD, Deshaun Brooks, Will Steele, etc. Looking to prove that he still belongs in this industry just like those men have proved. As now both of these men rearing and ready to go. Justin Tyler, Drake, both men trying to pump up the audience here tonight. As now you have a circle round here between these two men. Collar elbow tie up here. As now Drake got him right into the ropes. As a breakup, clean break between these two men. Collar elbow tie up now again. Justin Tyler getting the advantage this time. Drake now tossing him into the ropes. And Justin Tyler using the sides with that shoulder tackle to get right in there. As now cover. 1. And another 1 count here. Here we go. 1. Flipping it into 1, 2. And Drake using that athleticism, as you can see. Both men athletic ability on display. As both men went for the Majorana. Couldn't get it to connect. JT now. Ooh! Quick thinking there. Speed on display by Justin Tyler as he gets that corkscrew cover. 2. And a kick out there for Drake. Going off the ropes. Tried to go for that sliding elbow. Missed it. Drakey now. Reversing that clothesline. As now going in. Kicks on display. Kicks galore. Ducking under is Justin Tyler. Ducking over is Justin Tyler into the enziguri. Is now getting right back up. Both men telling each other to bring it. Both men telling each other to bring it. As now, both men going at the striking. Both men striking each other. As now Justin Tyler with the uppercut. Uppercut there by Justin Tyler, bouncing off the rope into the knee drop. 2. And a kick out there for Drakey. I gotta say, this young man is impressing me in this matchup. The athleticism that he's able to display simply in this match is just incredible for just being a rookie in the industry. As now Justin Tyler telling him to come forward. The fact that he's able to keep up with Justin Tyler shows that this kid has a bright future in the industry. Is now going over. Kicks him with that huge backdrop there. Slamming his head into the ground. 2. And a kick out. As now kick to the back is Drakey. Is now going in. Double knees. Double knees there. And now Drakey going around into the huge handspring elbow drop. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out there by Justin Tyler. As now he eats that overcastle. As now Drakey trying to keep in this matchup. Heading to the top now. Trying to get Justin Tyler off his game. Still recovering off of that overcastle. Going up. The claw cross body. That's now Justin Tyler spinning him around into that huge slam there. Hooking the leg too. And a kick out there. Somehow, someway, a kick out in this matchup. Kick out in this matchup But now Justin Tyler picking up the pace again. Going under into that huge sidekick. Huge sidekick by Justin Tyler. Going around. Trying to slow down the pace. And now JT going over. Going under. Huge. Springboard forearm picking up the pace again in this matchup. Forcing the retreat of this young man. Trying to get his breath here. Justin Tyler looking to pick it up. Huge enziguri there. Maybe looking to dive him to the outside of the ring. Hurricanrana getting caught. Look at that huge slam there. I believe he calls this. Let me look at my notes. An impressive slam there by Justin Tyler. The Clutch City Clutch. Definitely Justin Tyler proving one. He deserves to still be in this industry. Oh my God! Justin Tyler getting attacked now. Just huge Samoan drop there. Just bodying her. Is now getting attacked by this man who calls himself the Brawler. Getting picked up now. Into the front slam into that huge jawbreaker there. But now, oh my God, he's setting his sights right onto this young man, Drakey. Please, God, no. Not this. Just tossing him into the ring. As now, picking him up again. Looking to drop him down. Plants him with that fireman carry-like maneuver right onto the ring. As now just both men laid out. As now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from our commercial break. As now, coming down to the ring is the woman they call Raven. Raven heading down to the ring. I haven't seen this young woman in a very, very long time. I believe the last match I saw of hers was against Amir. But I'm not quite sure. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how this match plays out. I'm not familiar with both of these women, as this is just definitely going to be an interesting match. Women's action on display in this jam-packed Philadelphia audience. And now her opponent is the much more, what do you call it, charismatic performer in this matchup, in Juliet Bellissima. Juliet definitely got a lot to prove in this industry. We've seen her all over the world, but she's never had that defining career win. And she's looking to get that in Impulse. Of course, the fiance of Connor Smoke. And definitely one hell of a bad woman. Yes. Juliet looking to pick up a win here tonight against Raven in this one-on-one exhibition matchup. As of course you have to look out for with Juliet, the Directomy, which is that beautiful lung blower-like maneuver as both women circling around again, going in straight to the collar elbow tie. Got the wrist lock there. Just clutching down into the shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle there is now Raven. Wrist lock there. Has now kicked to the gut. Juliet in trouble. Got her there. But going right into the headlock. But she was going for the back wrist lock. But Juliet, the smaller stature, allowing her to maneuver more around Raven. There's now Raven bouncing her off the ropes. Ducking under. Ducking over now. Juliet able to catch her off her feet. That shoulder tackle there. Collar elbow tie up again. Back waist lock, pounding away at the back. As now Raven. Snapmare there. Pounding away with these shoulder blocks. Picking her up and just tossing her to the side. And now Juliet straight with the strike. That brawling background is just getting knocked down right to the ground. That side kick is now just Raven using her long legs and flexibility to make sure she stays down, is now just stomping on it. Raven staying right on top of Juliet in this matchup. As now Raven just tossing her to the side, got her, just dropping her onto the knee and onto the mat. Raven just controlling this contest, controlling Juliet with these just huge knees and the kicks, the flexibility, everything on display in this matchup. As now these kicks to the head find their mark. Raven just dominating this matchup. Tossing her into the corner now. Just strikes ahead. Pounding away at her. Just kicking her right in the chest cavity. As now Raven just going ahead and turning her over. And just looking to sit on the back, wear her out, choke her out. Modified camel clutch applied, focusing all the pressure onto the head, onto the back of Juliet Bellissimo. And now Juliet getting out and dropping her down into the drop kick. Now is Juliet maybe looking to get some momentum back in this matchup. Huge shoulder block there, kipping right up. Juliet trying to get the momentum back that Raven took from her, going up to the second rope now. Let's see if this benefits her. Going for a huge Hurricanrana. Hurricanrana there by Juliet. 1, 2. And a kick out there by Raven just via rope. Grab it onto it, make sure that ring awareness on sight is locked down. And now Raven coming back at her. Pounding away right at the face. Now Raven just on the attack, slamming her face into the mat, picking her up now. Tossing her into the corner. Raven looking to come at her. Got her up to the top. Got her by the arms. Juliet getting out of it though. Raven possibly looking for something big there. Now Juliet to the top with a leg drop. Beautiful leg drop there. Into the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out there. As now Juliet picking her up and just dragging her to the ropes. This is smart, maybe looking to use the aerials to the advantage. Juliet into the huge European uppercut. Going off into a huge leg drop. Tried for it again. Tried to twist it this time. Raven now. Roll up cover. Grabbing the tights. 1, 2. And a kick out there. Try to grab the edge of those shorts. And just dropping her down with that modified implant buster. 2. And a kick out there. And now Raven picking her up, tossing her, crossbody, reverse with the arm drag. Juliet now, huge face buster there. Juliet getting that face buster in, pulling Raven to her feet. Maybe looking for that Dorakami. Got it up into it. Dropping her down, double knees. And this match is over, it seems. 1, 2, 3. And Juliet Bellissimo picking up the huge win tonight over Raven. Ladies and gentlemen, a jam-packed show still to come as Juliet Bellissimo picking up another win here in Impact. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As now, I believe we have the one and only Gian Beaumont coming down to the ring to address the audience, the derriere extraordinaire. Here is to appear in the audience. As now Gian Beaumont has an announcement here tonight to make. This is definitely going to be interesting to see, as this man is a very controversial figure in the world of professional wrestling. Wherever Gian Beaumont goes, controversy and drama follow. I think he prefers it that way. Definitely going to be interesting to hear what he has to say. That's now right in the ring where he belongs. Dark constriction, bondage beauty, my addiction, obscure seduction, complete control. As you can just see the seduction in the air, as he just entices the audience to come with him. Just embracing the ring as his own. Man is like a modern day Aphrodite. Just enticing the viewer with the way that he just draws you in, the lust that he uses to draw you in. As now Gian Beaumont looking to speak to the audience.
To be honest, I was a bit hesitant coming out, simply because I wouldn't want to lower the self-esteem of the viewers. But I quickly came up with a solution. I figured, why not give you all some sort of inspiration or aspiration as to what you should look like. perfection. Let us all take a moment and take it in.
As now Gian Beaumont calling out his opponent to the ring. Let's see what they're capable of. As we await
I bet you're
his
thinking,
opponent to enter.
who am I? Which is a far-fetched thought, but as we all know, not everyone lives life like a celebrity. I'll introduce myself since you insist. Gian Valmont, the derriere extraordinaire, material boy, male Venus, the one and only limited edition Kendall. And luckily, you citizens are getting a look at it. But of course you can't touch. I have good news for you. I'll be fighting here tonight on Damnation. Now please, give it up for my opponent.
Give it up for his opponent here tonight. Of course, making his way down to the ring is Gian Beaumont's personal butler. Heading down to the ring, looking to give us a show. What a generous and giving man this man Gian Beaumont is. Definitely going to be an interesting matchup here. As even the butler got the physique, he's got everything that Gian Beaumont would want in a butler. As we're just waiting to kick this match off for the night. As now the bell about to ring. The bell is rung, and Gian Beaumont straight with the eye poke to his own butler. You gotta wonder how much medical fees it's gonna take just to pay for that injury. As they're right into the uppercut. Gian now got him. Oh no. Gonna give him the taste of the derriere. Right in the face is Gian. And now this match might be over before it even ever truly began. Consider this a warm-up for the next episode of Impulse. And now Gian sizing up his opponent. The butler, I guess we'll call him Timothy. Timothy in trouble now. As Gian getting him set up. Giving him another taste of the derriere. Pushing him down. And now Gian right into that running knee. This match might as well be over. That running knee just took this man's head to Concussionville and dropped it off. And now dropping down with that split-legged leg drop. 2, 3. Gian Beaumont picking up the win in this match. Gian Beaumont, definitely a name to look out for in Impulse as this brand continues to grow and thrive. As now we're backstage with Julia Bellissimo.
First off, I want to say I respect Raven 100%. Damn, I respect every woman in the back who's willing to put it on the line. But I said this once, and I'll say it again. I came here to Impulse to prove that I am the best. And at this point in time, these girls are just fighting for second place. Because there's nobody in the back that has the heart or the determination that I do. And if anybody sleep on me now, well, they better wake the hell up, because I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, impassionate promo there by Julia Bellissimo. As now, we have this matchup here between Akio Styles and the big guy of the sky, Taj Najee. Both men looking to put on a clinic, as now they look to showcase their talent to the wrestling world here in Impulse. Akio, definitely an interesting competitor. I've heard of this young man before. I'm not the most familiar with him. Again, I'm not familiar with a lot of competitors on this show, so you'll have to forgive my silence as I try to find the right words to describe him. As now, Akio looking to get a once-in-a-lifetime matchup here tonight. With Akio Styles looking to put on a clinic. And now we await for his opponent in Taj Najee. As now we wait for Taj Najee to come out to the ring. And we hear his music. Here he comes! The big guy of the sky. You hear him. You feel him. This audience on their feet. As we await Taj Najee to come down to the ring. The music on full display. And wait a minute. Taj Najee taken out backstage. What the hell? Taj Najee knocked out backstage. And of course by catering. And now Akio Styles picking up a mic. What's going on here? The question of the hour.
So the question of the night is, why is Taj out here in this ring with me right now? But the man named Chaos Akio Styles is here. But that's besides the point. We should be squaring off right about now, huh? Give his hometown a show you ladies and gentlemen paid to see here tonight on Impulse Wrestling. But let's just say he'd rather take a nap backstage. So lazy. So my sincere apologies goes out to all you bums who came to see your hometown hero fight tonight.
That's a bit tongue-in-cheek.
I have a message for those at home, here tonight, and even the ones backstage. Impulse Wrestling has and will become chaos.
As Akio Styles just upsetting an already upset Philly crowd. This place can easily tear down with the amount of fan reaction here tonight.
That's hot.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are officially at our main event here tonight. As now, Zahara Bianchi making her way to the ring. This show has been jam-packed as we've seen many things throughout the card, between Justin Tyler and Gracie putting on a star-studded clinic to John Beaumont taking on his butt. But tonight, we end the show in what way that we can. We got Ivy Rage taking on Zahara. This is going to be a very interesting matchup as Zahara is definitely a high-ticketed name in this industry. People come out just to see Zahara alone. It's definitely going to be interesting to see this match. As now her opponent, Ivy Rage, coming out here tonight, looking to perform to the best of her ability. Here we go, as she's just running down to the ring, excited about competing here tonight. Of course, this is this young woman's first ever main event. It's definitely something to be nervous about. When you're in that ring, that main event spot is definitely the most coveted spot on the card. As now both women getting ready for action. Going for the circle round, here we go. As now Zahara, not in the mood for that, into the short arm clothesline. Zahara right into that short arm clothesline, taking control of this matchup early on. Of course, you want to lock down Ivy Rage early on. You want to make sure that she cannot take to the skies. As you can see, Zahara Bianchi just going right into the gut, pounding away. It's now just another short arm clothesline. Short arm clothesline indeed, just pounding away at her. It's just hopping right on top of her. Strikes just dominating this matchup. That's now Zahara just right on top, just kicking her in the chest cavity. That's now going off the ropes and trying to go for a huge kick in the head, only to get that countered by Ivy. Going off the ropes is Ivy now trying to go for something big, got caught right into the bear hug. Bear hug now by Zahara Bianchi, using that power lifting background in order to just torture the back of Zahara. Is now trying to get out of it as Ivy, and she does. Going for a belly to back suplex into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out there. Ivy now, huge drop kick there. Short drop kick, looking to force the retreat for Zahara. Ivy now going off the ropes. Zahara getting knocked down again off the ropes with that drop kick. As now Ivy Rage looking to come off the ropes again. Zahara tried to cut her off to no avail. And just Zahara telling her to bring it on the outside. Zahara trying to figure out an entry point back in the ring. Now just taunting her opponent. And of course, Ivy, the less experienced woman in this match, taking the bait right into that as she got caught with a leg drop. 2! And a kick out. That's now Zahara. Got Ivy right in the corner. Is now just lifting that foot right into the throat and just choking her with it. Zahara just pounding away at it. Just right into the backbreaker. And again with the backbreaker, going off with it. As now those backbreakers leaving their mark, bending the legs back. Got her locked in tight. Modified Cloverleaf right there, just wrenching on the legs and the lower back, trying to get the submission victory. And now, ooh! That's just gotta hurt, just slamming her back right into the knees, especially that knee brace too! And a kick out there. Zahara now, the boots coming into display. As now tossing Ivy into the corner. Just pounding away with the fist. And just stomping her out now is Zahara. Zahara just taking the initiative, taking the power away from Ivy to mount any sort of offense. As just Zahara pounding away, using every part of her physique just to get the victory. As now Ivy now catching Zahara. Now going right into these uppercuts as Ivy Rage keeps going. Maybe looking to go around. Here we go, uppercut. Into another uppercut. And it connects. Ivy now bouncing off the rope into the drop kick. Ivy Rage. I think she's found her footing, ladies and gentlemen. Into the elbow drop. And here we go, Ivy. I think she's found her footing, ladies and gentlemen. Spinning soul kick there. Bouncing off into the ropes. Got her caught in the corner. Ivy with the drop kick. Going in now with another drop kick, it seems, and it caught her. Caught her with the dose drop kicks there. Ivy now to the top. Kicking her up. Going to the sky. Here we go. Ivy going up. Gonna get it. And she got the Hurricanrana. Fully cinched in there. 2. And a 2 count there. 2 count there. For Ivy is now just pounding away at the limbs. She's frustrated. She's got to do what she can to keep Zahara down. Very smart strategy here. And now just pounding away at her. You have to do what you have to do to keep someone as experienced as Zahara Bianchi down. This is how you win the match. Of course, she's got her up on the top rope. Kick to the gut into the fireman carry. Gotta wonder how much damage has been done as she drops the knee there. Right across the face. 1, 2. And a kick out there. For Zahara, you would have thought that would have been it. But somehow, some way, kicking out of that. As now, Ivy's trying to choke her out. Using what she can to get the victory. As now, double wrist lock applied. Trying to do everything and anything she can to pick up the main event win that she deserves, that she desires in this matchup. All of her career, she's been working up to this. As now Zahara getting out of that, tossing her to the corner, going over is Ivy. Zahara trying to go for the clothesline into the spear. Was Zahara Bianchi cover? 1, 2. And a kick out there. You would have thought that was it. The strength and power of a freight train just coming down onto her. But somehow, someway, that wasn't it. Zahara now looking for a power bomb here. Here we go. Got her up. Power bomb. Oh no. Counters it with the Hurricanrana. Is Ivy Rage going off the rope. Here we go. Huge underneath the rope. Lower rope hurricanrana there. Lower rope hurricanrana. As now Ivy getting her back in the ring. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out there. Now Ivy's got to figure out something. She's got to figure out how to put away Zahara. As now Zahara getting out of that predicament, going with these punches now, just pounding away. But Ivy getting out of it, punches of her own. Getting out of that is Zahara now, as now both of these women exchanging shots. And Zahara now right to the eyes. Got her. Couldn't get it all the way in, I guess. Is now putting her all the way up to the top. Oh no. Looking for a power bomb of sorts. Getting out of that is Ivy. Ivy now swinging back around. Getting out of that. Huge Tiger Feint kick. As now Ivy Rage. Could she be setting up for the victory here tonight? Ivy up to the top. Here we go. It's a huge senton from the top rope connects. You might as well call that a cataclysm of sorts. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Ivy picking up the huge win here tonight in this main event matchup against a well-established performer in Zahara Bianchi. What a show that we've had in Philadelphia for Impulse. As not only the women came out to deliver, but the men as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Sebastian Mike, signing out.